Hey everyone, Random Green TV. Welcome to the channel. And today I want to talk about the 2024 Clemson Tigers FBS schedule. FBS is 1A, FCS is 1AA. Dabo Sweeney's been there a long time. I think 09 maybe? 08, 09 he's been there. He's been there for a long time. And he's been there a while, and it's a good school to go to if you want to play quarterback, running back. They have some really good running backs that came out of that program. And again, I think Clemson, it's a top 5 program. Even though they're maybe not be in the top 5, I still think top 10 when it comes to like signings. I didn't see the official stat. Those do they all pan out? They're just predictions anyway. And like this video, it's a prediction, right? It's a prediction, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. And again, it's a free video. It's free. I'm not getting paid millions by ESPN to give you. I'm just giving you a prediction. So that's all it is. They open up with, they play a neutral site. Well, it's really not neutral. In Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. They play Georgia, number 1 Georgia. I'm just going to say that they're going to win this game in overtime. They're going to upset Georgia. Might as well. Will it happen? Who knows? 1-0. Appalachian State is a good team. They're in the Sun Belt. 2-0. Then they have a bye. Then they play at home at the Rock. NC State comes to town, and NC State always plays Clemson tough for the most part. They win 2 touchdowns. Then that ACC Stanford, it's weird seeing Stanford play in the ACC. How long that's going to last, who knows? They play Stanford at home. A win. Then at Florida State, I think Florida State got them last year, but I don't know if Florida State will be as good as they were last year. Maybe better. But I'll just say Clemson gives Florida State their first loss. And they're 5-0 at this point. At Wake Forest, I know it was a year and a half ago, or 2 years now. Anyway, 2 seasons ago, they played at Wake Forest. It was an overtime game, a high-scoring game. And last year was like 17-14 or something like that, 17-12. It was a close game. And they're going to beat Wake Forest. So 6-0 at this point. Virginia. And anytime, anything can happen. So, but they played Virginia 7-0. Then they have a bye. Then they play Louisville. And Louisville might be actually a pretty decent team, so I'll say it's a loss. Louisville upsets Clemson. So at this point, they're 7-1. Then they go at Virginia Tech. They lost to Louisville, and they played a really tough game. But they'll find a way to beat Virginia Tech in a low-scoring, perhaps. Just a low-scoring game. Then at Pitt, they find a way to beat Pitt. And then the Citadel. Some call it the Citadel, like sit. But again, they're a FCS program. You never know what. You just don't know. But I say they handle Citadel pretty good. They win. They're 10-1. South Carolina comes to play at home against South Carolina, 11-1. And they win the ACC 12-1 and get in the playoffs. And that's a bold prediction because I know I predicted them last year to win. I think I remember correctly. If I remember, they did, or I predicted them to go to the playoffs last year, and they didn't. They opened up with that game against Duke, and Duke just kind of manhandled them. couple turnovers late in the game too. It made it look like it was really close throughout, and then Duke just kind of scored a couple late touchdowns to finish them off. So this year, you know, they don't play Duke, but they play other teams, and they'll just be, again, it's a new season, and 11-1 or 12-1, and they go into the playoffs. So that's a bold prediction, considering last year I predicted them to go to the playoffs. Now, we'll see what happens. Again, prediction free. It's a grain of, take it with a grain of salt, because I'll probably be wrong, but if I'm not wrong, that'd be cool. Or very least the first loss against Georgia, and they win the rest of their games, maybe. Or at the very least they go 0-12, which I don't think they're going to go 0-12. I mean, I can stake my reputation as a sports fan. They shouldn't go 0-12, but again, you never know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.